How's up guys, it's Dre Fifa here and welcome to episode number 11 of the Rise of Rashford, and today we are starting off by opening our FUT Champions monthly rewards, in which are terrible. I didn't even show the pack because they were that bad, we didn't play enough FUT Champs. But if you guys do enjoy this episode, then please smash that like button and then also click that subscribe button for more FIFA content. So also, we managed to snipe a Moses for 11,500 coins. Now this is in the time in which the Premier League Team of the Season did get released. And we have so many players to add to the checklist, it's mental. It's going to cost us a lot of money, a lot of time, but we will grind through it, we will get through it. And also, apparently tonight, La Liga Team of the Season is also out. I'm recording this on a Friday. La Liga Team of the Season is also out tonight, so that is going to be mental. Ronaldo's probably going to get in there. PK is the only one as well that I'm worried about. It's them two. I think PK's already got one, so PK might get re-released. Hopefully, we can then get him easier for the series. Crisquito does get, we get Crisquito after doing the weekly challenges and squad battles and stuff, and then we also go on to the bronze pack method to try and get some more players for the club, getting ready for SBCs that may be coming out with Premier League, and also doing them Premier League SBCs are really handy, guys. You will see later on in the episode. So if you guys, as I said, do like this, so please smash that like button. Well, talking about like doing these bronze pack method, we're obviously looking at doing the League Earn SBC. We want to get them packs. I'm pretty much doing it for the packs, and then maybe trying out like Cavani. But I really want to get these excuse me, these packs, and make sure that I can go through and do this SBC easier and make it easier for me anyway. So, you know, win-win for me anyway. Also, the EFL Team of the Season was out at this point, I think, well, beforehand. And I noticed yesterday, in their top 100 rewards, people were getting Ultimate Packs. But in the Ultimate Packs, you get the EFL, you get the BPL, you get the Community as well. So they kind of weren't really what they lived up to. We do claim our Squad Battle rewards as well, in which for the first time in the series, we actually get Elite. We got Elite 3 in Squad Battles, in which we get a rare gold pack, gold players pack, jumbo premium, and 20,000 coins, in which we open. Remember, Team of the Season is out. I want to get at least one Man United Team of the Season player. I'm hoping to God I get one, but we don't know yet. So we open this pack, and in it we get a Nacho Fernandez from Real Madrid. Spanish, you know, could also link up with someone in SBC. 81 rated card. Probably could say that as well for the La Liga, because I think the players' prices will rise for La Liga players. They'll just want to build these La Liga teams. But there are some mental players that look like they're going in the La Liga Team of the Season. I cannot wait to hopefully try and use some of these players. They do look really, really good. We then open our 25k pack, in which we get a board. We actually get an inform in this pack, which is crazy. We do get the Tadic that was so common over this week. Literally, his inform was on the market every single time. So I just offloaded him. I could have held on to him. Because I think his price might actually rise. I think at the moment it's really cheap. When an SBC comes out in which you'll need informs, I think his price could really rise, and it could go up to whatever, you know, whatever mental price he could be at. We also get a Weagle in there. Vida, not very good at all. Not very good pack at all. It's definitely inform. And then the last was a rare gold pack. Now I normally hope for these ones, because these ones actually do really give out, and it didn't. We got a flat pack in them ones, so that was really useless to me. In which we get Schalke, Harit, something like that. Yeah, not very good. For me, Harit normally comes along in packs quite often, so you need to remember that Harit is very, very common. Now, I do have a video plan for tomorrow, and that is La Liga are releasing the Team of the Season. Well, I don't have a plan for tomorrow, but I have it planned for this week. La Liga Team of the Season is being released. I cannot, well, we've got loads of packs saved up on my pack account. I cannot wait to open these packs and see what we get. But in the trade pile, we have sold a lot of things. These are from the last episode, pretty much. A lot of MLS bronze packing method players. We sold the Mahrez, we sold the Rosalind, we sold the Matic and the Sterling that I bought for 10,500 coins. He's finally gone. We sold the Moses. We sold all these bronze players from bronze pack method, and we're now going to also sell that Tadic. I was going to keep hold of him, but I thought no, we're going to sell the Tadic, get rid of him. It makes it handy for me. and we can then easily sell him off. I think I've sold him for like 13k, something silly like that, because there were so many Tadiches on the market. It was really hard for me to offload this guy, so we managed to sell him for 13k. We then go and do the Premier League Team of the Season squad building challenge. I bought the Brazilian centre back. The rest are all in my club. Really cheap, actually, all of them in my club, so it's really easy for me to do. We're going to submit that, and we get a Premier League Team of the Season card. Remember, this is any Premier League Team of the Season card. I love these squad building challenges, and I love that they're not repeatable. I know that sounds bad for the community and content wise, but that they're not repeatable. When you're in Foot Champs, everyone's got every Premier League Team of the Season player because they've opened so many. So I'm glad EA are doing that this year. Well done to EA. We then, as you can see, we open the Team of the Season pack. This is where it gets crazy. Egypt, Mohamed Salah is the player that comes out of this pack. That's the highest rated Team of the Season player. Unreal pack luck there. That is mental. This guy's worth 1 million coins. If I got him tradable, oh my god, this series would have been much easier. Untradable though, which means we can use him, and I really want to use this card. Look at them stats. 99 pace, 98 shooting, 95 passing, 99 dribbling, 92 physical on that card is absolutely mental. And not only that, you're looking at a player who fits easily in teams with Premier League teams, which I'm using with Rashford. He fits easily in my team that I'm going to build, and I'll show you that later on in the episode. But this card is crazy. I was shocked. I honestly put it on Twitter. It got retweeted by Capgun Tom. It's huge retweets on my Twitter. I'll link that in the description if you go check that out. Massive tweet. It's on pinned. It's probably my most favourite tweet at the moment. And oh my god, this card is mental. So, what a pack! What a player to get in the team of the season pack. I thought I'd get Nick Pope or something. I haven't got a Pope like from one of these, so you know, fair play. We'll take the Mo Salah definitely, but a Nick Pope would have really put me downhill. But even I only wanted a Man United player or an English player just to tick off, just to make it easier for me, but Mo Salah will definitely take. So we chuck Mo Salah into our current team instead of Mahrez and Sterling, who we sold. And we carry on into the DKT, in which we try and get Ben Davis, maybe to replace Bertrand now, because I don't think Bertrand, to be fair, is actually good enough for the team. But we do take it into the DKT, and our first team we come against has Gabriel Jesus, it has Team of the Season Gaya, it has Galan, it has Higuain, Dybala. A really nice team, really good looking left back, that guy. So we go through with Mohamed Salah, and we score our first goal with Mohamed Salah. It took 8 minutes for Salah to get onto the score sheet, and that is what he can do. He is so quick on the ball, so good at dribbling, unbelievably. Rashford does a weird turn there, and then Lukaku finishes it into the bottom corner, makes it 2-0. And that guy rage quits in the first round, which makes it really easy for me to carry on. But yeah, excitement on my face because I loved getting that Mo Salah. That was unbelievable watching that over again. This guy had in-form Rashford. He had Team of the Season Gomez, Team of the Season Callejon. He also had that Team of the Season Vertonghen. Really nice team. But we do start off well. Lukaku linking up with Eriksen. He puts it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 on, well, most of the time Eriksen does score, actually. Lukaku's normally the assist player. So fair play to Eriksen. Rashford gets in behind, crosses it in. The keeper gets it away. We then give it to Salah, who gets tripped, and that is a penalty. Definitely. Mo Salah, great turn from him. He's got some good strength, Mo Salah, in the game. And it's a definite penalty, so I can't really argue with that. I think it was in the 27th minute or something, he does foul me clearly there. So we do take it, not with Schmeichel. I don't know why EA do that. They always put the goalkeeper first. But we take it, not with Mo Salah either. We actually take it with Marcus Rashford, obviously, to get his goal tally up. And he sticks it home into the bottom corner, nicely roll that in, just calmly, and that makes it 2-0. This guy did get one back though. A nice cross from Callejon. Well, actually not a nice cross. Gomez getting in on the inside, hitting the post, and that is a really lucky goal for him to score, which in Marcus Rashford is the one who puts that in to make it 2-1. He then gets the equaliser, again with Marcus Rashford, a deflection that falls right to him, and he just pokes it back into the back of the net to make it 2-2 in the 41st minute. Really annoying for him to get that equaliser. It's a rubbish goal to concede. We then go with my Rashford in from behind, gets through it, nutmegs the player, gives it to Lukaku, and Lukaku will bury that into the bottom corner. And that is 3-2 at the moment on this account. Lukaku putting it in all in the back of the net. He then gets another equaliser here. This turn by Costa really done me in there. That was a mental turn from Rui Costa. To put that into the bottom corner is crazy from the icon Costa. Everyone says he's amazing card, so fair play to him that he is. We then go into penalties, and I don't like penalties anyway. I think it's just complete luck. There's no skill in it at all, unless you are rubbish at them completely. He sticks his first one away. I get mine saved by Ibrahimovic, who I brought on off the bench. Baladia will step up, take his. He does this weird run up to confuse me. It does confuses me at the end of the day. He succeeds. Lukaku steps up and rolls it again into the bottom corner, even though he went the right way. His Rashford steps up, sets it in the bottom corner again. Again, I can't guess where this guy is going each time. And again, my Rashford this time sticks it into the bottom corner. We then get Gomez, who sticks his into the bottom corner. There's Mo Salah then steps up, and Mo Salah does get his saved unbelievably onto the post from the goalkeeper, and we lose on penalties. I can't believe that guy actually came back into that. It's crazy. So we then go on into more positive notes. We look at the Rio SBC, and I look at doing the West Ham one, which I've got all the players for now. I kind of bought, I think, Fabinho. I bought Marquinhos. I bought Lamar. I bought Fekir. I think that's it really for who I bought there. And we get them all ticked off. We then go to the lead squad, and we also get this one ticked off. I did give away Phil Jones and a Danny Rose, but I will buy them back, don't worry. And we also, I think in this squad, I only bought a Sane, a Kimmich, a Goretzka, and a Forsberg. So I did want to complete this one as well. And again, we get another Jumbo Premium Gold Pack for that. 2 packs to open, but instead of opening them straight away, I go on and I do the marquee matchups, in which were pretty simple this week, except for buying the Motherwell players, which was annoying, but I had to get them. You have to do what you have to do. Most of the bronze packing method did come into that though, which really helped me out. I only get a gold pack for that at the end of the day. Buying Stuttgart, I did have to buy the Stuttgart player, but other than that, pretty simple again. I didn't have to go all out on this team. I had them in my club, so I just gave them away. We get a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack again for that. The MLS, I had all the players I had. I was just giving away random players here. Look at this. I think I've done this really cheaply. Only the 2 MLS players, I think actually I had them. So, again, really saved some coin. Roma Juventus, again, I think I had all these players. I did have to give away Kadira, which really annoyed me, but other than that, I had most of the players. I think I managed to get away with that one. As you can see, I put Rossi instead of Luis Alberto into the team. We did really get away with that easily. And we then submit that. So marquee matchups all done, and we get a Prime Electrum Players Pack after all of that. We then go and do another Premier League Team of the Season SBC. Because the first one was so good, I wanted to do another one. I need to do every single chance I can get to make sure I get a English Premier League Team of the Season. I need to try and get these teams ticked off. So I did give that away. And we start to open all of our packs in which we just got. Now, I did submit a Lopez in which you earn in the weekly challenges or the daily challenges, something like that. In which I didn't really use them. Now, I didn't want to do that, but I had to. I kind of wanted to try and keep all of them players in, but it was so hard when you've got that option. I mean, it's not like I'm addicted, but I do need to get that player. I need to get Manchester United players, Team of Seasons. And by getting a Premier League Team of Season pack, I have much more chance of building the series, completing the series, and doing it really easy. Now, I said that marquee matchups always pay out for me. They did again. Mesut Ozil comes out of this pack, 88 rated Mesut Ozil. I decide to keep this card because I want to use him for the Rio SBC. It saves me the coin. It saves me giving away or buying more players. I'm just going to buy an 88 rated card back at the end of the day. As you can see, our purchase price is only 20k anyway, so it's getting us coin, but I think it'll save us much more money if I just keep him, do the Rio SBC, and then see where we go from there. But tonight, the La Liga team of the season is out now. I want to try and grind and see if I can get that Ronaldo. If I get Ronaldo, I'll be so happy, because then that'll make the series much easier for me to complete than if I didn't get Ronaldo at the end of the day. So, yeah, pretty difficult for me to not try and get Ronaldo. But anyway, we open the next one and we get a Thomas Lemar, 84 rated. I've got his TOTS in my club, obviously. I haven't really used that card, to be fair, because I don't think I can fit it really into my team that I'm going to build, in which I will show you in a minute. We also get another Lyon player. Obviously, getting these Liga and players, they really do help for me. It's like, yeah, no, I'm doing the Liga and SBC. I don't know what it is. But we do then have a rare Electrum, rare mixed players pack. We go with next. I think I was picking between the two. They're both pretty much the same. In which we get another board. I mean, these marquee matchups, it's actually an inform, another marquee matchups giveaway, and we get a striker from Germany called Duksch, who I'm going to keep, again, because, again, you can use him for something else, maybe like an SBC that requires an inform that could come out, again, useful for me, I'm going to keep him. We also get Wilson, we also get Kuyate back, who I did give away. I searched this guy's price, he's like 10k, it's useless just giving him away, isn't it? Then I might as well keep him, and then see how much he goes for in the future. So there we go, store everything in the club. I was debating on what to do with him, but in the end I did choose to store everything and make sure that we can use him in the future for future SBCs, instead of like go past and selling everything I get, because at the end of the day you're not doing enough for the club. Then we then get another inform. Now this is mental. That's 2 informs back to back, in which we get this rubbish goalkeeper. Now, I did sell this guy because a 76 rated card doesn't help me in any SBCs for informs. It's not going to help me at all. I do get Dembele and Arnautovic, but other than that, this goalkeeper I did put up for sale. I was destined to put him up for sale. He only went for like 9k anyway. I think I actually discarded this guy in the end because he just didn't sell. So I just chucked him up just in case he maybe did, but he didn't in the end. I'm going to tell you that now. He did not sell. So I do quick sell him. Now, we get on to the big one. I wanted a Man United player or a really high rated player. And we open it. We get a BPL team of the season player. What do we get? We get Brazil, CDM, we get Fernandinho. So that's Salah and Fernandinho in this episode. That's mental. Not a player to tick off the checklist, but for squad building terms, holy God, this card is mental. Look at them stats on his card. I cannot wait to use this card. Try him out on Foot Champs if we qualify, and also see how he does generally. But I was so stoked for these packs. I was like literally buzzing so much. I put this one on Twitter as well. Like, I couldn't believe what I was getting my luck here, because normally my PPL team season packs are not like this. So mental. So with getting them 2 players, I wanted to build a meta team of players that I love in the game. First of all, I missed using Jesse Lingard. I missed using his 82 card. So what I done is I sold the 82 and I bought the 84 because that's the high rated card. I thought he might got a TOTS, but he didn't. So I decided to go against buying that 84 for a while. And then I just thought, you know what? I'm going to get it. I'm going to buy this 84 card. I then bought a David Alaba because you'll see who I fit him in with as well. He's a really sick card on this game. Really handy to use. And then I miss using my Bakayoko. I want him back in the team. So I bought him back and I've chucked him back into my team anyway. We then, from that, to go and open some more Premier League premium players packs. I decided to do 5. Now, I didn't really give away many players that were useful. I give away some rare players in which I just wanted to test the waters, see what we can get with these packs, because these could be really good or really bad. Now, the first one is really bad. I need to collect Man United players. At the end of the day, this would have been useful if I had no Man United players, but I have them. So I have only Sanchez, De Gea, and a Pogba to get. So and this is all it would give out, is 3 players that I needed, plus the team with the seasons, which are hard to pack anyway. So I don't know if this was really worth it in the end. I think for me, no. For me, it really didn't give out what I wanted. So yeah, not good to do these. Some people get really lucky in these. Now, I can safely say in these packs, I didn't. There's only one pack. Now, it was this pack that really did give out for me. And that, well, it wasn't really a give out anyway. It was a Man United player, but we already have him. It's Juan Mata. Now, this helps me for the Rio SBC because I do need to complete a Man United team. And instead of giving away a Matic, in which I need, I can give away a Mata, in which I don't need. So, being as I've already got the Mata in my club, and that was my phone, I apologise. But yeah, so that's not bad. So we do chuck the Mata onto the in the club. We also put the other one on the transfer list, so that saves me that. We have 3 left. Again, I'm not going to ruin it, but at the end of the day, these packs are not worth it at all. Again, another flat pack. So disappointing because I was hyped for these packs. We do get Nathaniel Klein. He's not even on the checklist on anything, so he could just go in the club. But I was hoping for so much more, and I'd just been absolutely trashed, really. I didn't get that, what I wanted, so... yeah, woo, well done EA for these packs. Fair play to EA for bringing out the packs, because I think I mentioned in the last episode that they weren't bringing out the guaranteed league packs anymore, and I don't know what that was all about, but fair play to EA, they actually did put these packs out. I think we have a community manager now in EA, which are listening to what we are saying. That might mean that they bring out repeatable Team of the Season SBCs, because that's what most of the community are saying. I hope they don't, because I just don't want to see like constant Team of the Seasons like coming out. I just want to, have one and then the rest they've got to work towards, because otherwise people who have a lot of money, fair play, that's their choice. They can do what they want with the money. But people like that, just it makes it hard for people like me who are grinding for these packs at the end of the day. And getting like Salah and Fernandinho would be, oh god, it just made my day. It really did make my day. So happy days on that. And as you can see, in the last one, we actually get the first player, which we got in the first one, and that's Victor Moses. So really do not, well, in my eyes, do not do these packs. So if you want to do these packs, then go for it. But in my eyes, just don't do them. It really was a waste of my time. As you can see here, just discarded the rest like they were useless to me because they were untradeable anyway. We then do sell a lot of things. Now, what I was doing, they released the Zaha Player of the Month SBC, and first of all, I sold a few informs that I bought for cheap, and then they released Ivory Coast players were rising. So I went on a sniping session of sniping Ivory Coast players, and then I got banned. So I stopped kind of really early on. Some people were getting loads. I couldn't get as many as possible. But Ivory Coast players were literally rising through the roof. Now, this is the team that I made. I made a 4-1-2-1-2-2 because that's my favourite formation in the game. I put Fernandinho right centre mid and Tolisso because he was so good last time on left centre mid. I put Alaba then to link him up. Bakayoko in the CDM where he belongs. And then I put Inform Lingard with Rashford and Mo Salah up front. Now that is a deadly ass up front. That is unbelievable up front. So we go back into the DKT with this team. I want to win this DKT with this team. And the first team I come against is a really odd one. We get 3 FUT champion silver players up front. That was a really weird team. He actually starts off well. He scores with Mario. I think you've got a team of the season. I don't know if that's the same one, but yeah, he got a team of the season. Well, I then foul him in the box with Bailly, and I'm like, what? This guy's team is terrible. It's like I was playing squad battles, and EA have increased this guy's team's, I don't know, like knowledge of the game, but I foul him in the box at 1-0, and he gets a penalty. Luckily, I guessed the right way with Peter Schmeichel, and he saves it. So thank God for that, literally, otherwise I've been devastated. We then score with Mo Salah, great cross by Lingard, and Mo Salah heads it in to make it 1-1 in the 24th minute. Unbelievable from him. I love this card, this Mo Salah, he is unreal. He then scores again. Bailly misses his challenge there, and another easy goal for, I think, Brown to score. And I was like, what? How is this guy beating me still? And then I went on like a little mazy run with Salah and Rashford does bury that into the bottom corner. We kind of equalise straight away. A nice little kick-off goal to make it 2-2. We then get another mental goal here from Salah. Wins his header against the defender to make it 3-2 in the 40th minute. This game is actually crazy. In which, at the end of it, when Salah is celebrating, the guy does decide to rage quit. So, I mean, he could have probably come back into the game. This guy wasn't a bad player. His team was just bad at the end of the day. He had a bad team. So my team was trampling all over his. And it was a really good game. Salah got man of the match, 3-2. Get 346 coins and we move on to the next round. Because I want to get into this damn daily knockout tournament. I just can't do it for some reason. So we get into the next game. And this guy had a much better team. He had Dele Alli, Lingard, Kane, Kaká, Pirlo. He had Fred at CDM, which was really odd because that could really made him exposed. Mo Salah getting past his defence. It kind of saved by the goalkeeper. It flicked over the goalkeeper's head and Mo Salah got onto the rebound. He's now scored in every game I've used Mo Salah in. We then go through here with Lingard. Great dribbling by Lingard. And this is what I missed from him. A lovely little finish from him to make it 2-0 against this guy's team. This guy wasn't a real tricky opponent at all. 2-0 is pretty suffice at the moment for me, because at the end of the day, it was a really good team to use. And again, another rage quit in the DKT. Lingard kind of made that guy rage quit. Now, I wanted to wait because obviously the menus do really screw me over. And if I now clicked A, I feel like the menus would glitch me out of the game. I just didn't want to do that because the amount of times I wanted to try this DKT, I didn't want to get knocked out that easily after that. So, yeah, nice little win again. 344 coins, pretty simple for when they rage quit like that. I hate it when they do that, to be fair, because you don't really test out the fundamentals of the team and their nous at the end of the games. So I just wanted to take it further. So yeah, he gets into I'm looking at these stats here. I don't know why I'm just sitting on this menu. I think I was looking at the stats and I was doing something. Anyway, we get into the next game. Semi-final now, and we come against an actual really good team. He has Mo Salah, he has team of the season Firmino, team of the season Otamendi, Pogba, Kante, Neymar, David Luiz, Alessandro. A lovely team. Now look at this goal by Jesse Lingard. What a goal that is. I mean, that header backwards, he's leaning back and he managed to header it over the goalkeeper. Now them crosses for some reason are working for me at the moment. These free kick crosses, I don't know what that's all about, but it's really working. This guy does equalise, though, I think, with Firmino in the pretty much straight after he does equalise. I then get a really weird goal. Rashford does pressure his defence. I've got it on press back line. Gives it to Fernandinho, and that's Fernandinho's first goal for the club. And he then rage quits again. So that's the third rage quit in DKT. Well, I don't know what is happening here. This guy's got Pogba the GOAT as his name, I think, or something like that. Rijkaard. Why did I say Pogba the GOAT? Rijkaard to glory or something. Yeah, he didn't even have Rijkaard in his team, which was really odd. So we go into the final. Now, this guy's team looks really good. Blanc at centre mid, Fekir in form, Ben Yedder, Griezmann, Pjanic in form, Juan Fran's man of the match. And he does start off. Now, this Nabil Fekir's in form looks mental. He really tore me apart there. What a volley that was into the top corner. What a goal. We then do get one back though. Mo Salah, the keeper saved it, but trickling off his hand and went into the back of there. Anyway, Mo Salah makes it 1-1. He then runs straight through with Fekir. I cannot outstrength Fekir here. I'm literally with Boy spamming B to try and outstrength him, but no, Fekir just sprints through and makes it 2-1. We then get another equaliser, or we actually get a penalty here with Rashford through Benatia, who just straight up fouled me. Took no worries about that. He just straight up fouled me. Mo Salah steps up to take it. Marcus Rashford will step up and take it. And he does actually miss, which is devastating. And then I got that angry because I was having so many chances that I just passed it to Mahrez. And Mahrez, who he brought on, scored to make it 3-1. And I thought that was it. That was game over. I literally had no chance. However, we didn't give up. Bakayoko getting it through to Rashford. 1-2 with Salah, which failed. Comes back to Rashford. I wanted a bit of luck myself, so I got it with Rashford to make it 3-2. Now we are back into this game. We then get another goal. This is the equaliser. Unbelievably, Lingard combined. This is actually a really nice goal. Combinations with Lingard, Rashford and Salah. And the goal then tricks off the goalkeeper and into the back of net to make it 3-3. And then we get our winning goal. Rashford using his pace, beats Benatia, beats that team of the season for Tongan on the Otamendi. And what a finish from that angle to make it 4-3, in which we win this game 4-3. And we win Ben Davies from the DKT, which means we are qualified for this week's Weekend League. Get in there. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. 4-3. Nice win for me. and at the end of the day that helps me out generally. So we look at the checklist and we see what has been ticked off. Obviously I've added all of the team of the seasons. We've got to add the Ashley Young, we've got to add the Nemanja Matic, and we've also got to add the Lukaku and De Gea. That's 4 team of the seasons got to be added there, as well as PK team of the season, which will get re-released hopefully tonight, which will make my life in the series much more easier. We also tick off the Lingard, and we also we untick the man of the match Matic, which we had last time. With the England one, nothing's changed. We do have to add though Ali team of the season, as Walker team of the season, and a Raheem Sterling team of the season. So mental there. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Rise of Rashford, then please smash that like button and also click that subscribe button for more FIFA content. Other than that, I have been Dre, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers.